So we'll get started. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, call to order done. Roll call, Bob Fisher.
Present.
Steve. Present. Nicole.
Here.
And the other Bob's also here. So we're all here and present. Minutes of the prior meeting. Did one or both of you have a chance to peruse those?
I'll make a motion to approve minutes of prior meeting as written.
I'll second. All those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Minutes are approved as written. Nicole, you now have the floor.
Okay, this is January and February financials. And then these are just bills from last month. And then payroll docket. The only other thing I have is under utility.
Okay. And I think we're getting done with figuring out what's going on at the NDOT garage.
Do you want me to go ahead with it?
That or we can wait till utilities, either way.
I'll just go ahead. It's just an adjustment.
Okay.
Vince Johnson connected to the water the day that I ran meters. So
Okay.
I felt like I adjusted the 7344 because I felt like that was fair.
Okay.
Okay. That's all it was. But I do need at least one signature.
We have anything for from town attorney?
The signing authority. So it's right there.
Okay.
So we need to.
So basically what happened was last year when we went for the CCMG and did not get awarded, I was the signatory. And then in the process of reapplying or going back in, Ling thought we had to do a new signatory. So with Nicole, but it had to be the same as it was last year. So we have to reverse that. So that I'm still the signatory on this go.
Okay, I'm okay with that part.
That's what we got to do with that ordinance, right?
Okay, are we ready for that, or?
Yeah.
Or is that just the resolution, or is that the,
The resolution.
okay.
We don't have to suspend the meeting, do a special.
No, it's not a public hearing, is it? So, resolution number 04-13-2026-001. Resolution adopting the authorized signatory for the CCMG. This is basically stating that Bob Fisher will be the official signatory for the town in matters regarding the CCMG. So, I need a,
I'll make a motion to approve.
I can second it.
okay, all those in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Resolution is adopted.
So getting this back the way it was, basically now we can officially award our contract. I'll go into the DocuSign that NDOT sent me and get it signed, so they'll be sending us 80% of the funds.
Right. And then I just need this one signed, but you can do it after if you want.
Yeah, can you hand me that, Bob?
I think I put a little
This
green.
one?
I put a green tab one where you need to.
I've already signed it.
I think the very back.
What do you think I signed under the attest at the top?
That's what I was thinking, but we can
Or
wait
is it
if
the
you
page
want.
before, or? Seal.
Didn't bring my reading glasses.
Okay.
I was hoping she'd be here.
What's this address? 308 North Meridian in Liston, Indiana. For town of Liston, Town Council 308 North Meridian.
I don't know. Well, I guess then don't sign it. Let me
That
get
may
back
have
with
been,
her.
yeah, that may have been cut and paste from
Somebody else.
somebody else. Okay,
Good. We still have until May 1st.
Okay.
So.
fire report. But did you see anything come through?
Nope. I delivered the check last month to them.
Okay.
So
You have anything to say on behalf of them?
Yeah, we've had 3 runs this month, so knock on wood, that's a very slow month for us. 1 to Avon, 1 to Jamestown, and then 1 here in town. And we're demoing some new equipment, getting some new nozzles and hose in. I haven't purchased any of that stuff since I've been around in 2018, so it's a much needed upgrade. So we're shopping around to find the best thing on the market for the best price. About that.
Thank you. Police report. Thank you, John, for sending. And any additional comments?
Sorry I was a little late today. I got out today. Didn't push send. But anyways, yeah, slow month for us too, actually. So getting ready to come into the more busy part of the year. Usually summertime, springtime is usually where people get out more and do more. So other than that, I've gotten some complaints from the business owners just north of the tracks about the speed in the evenings on 39 southbound. So I told Eric and I'm gonna work a few more weekend or weekday nights and cut down on the weekend. I like to work weekends, but I think when I hit the weekends or weeknights more, Eric's gonna try and do the same too. So we'll try to set up there, run some radar, and I know I've talked to you about the battery for the speed sign. I know what direction we're gonna go with that now. Hopefully get that deployed up there. That's where the next spot was gonna be anyway. So we'll get that up there, get us up there, and see if we can slow some people down. About it.
Still seeing a lot of illegal U-turns up there.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it's backed up as bad anymore in the evening. I'm not sure what's changed, but I haven't noticed it backed up as much as it was during that period of time where everybody was complaining. It still backs up. I don't think it's as bad for some reason. A lot more traffic on 39 coming out of Lebanon, so I think that's some of the problem.
I talked to a traffic engineer from Crawfordville District, and they do have traffic counts coming up at all the ramps and to see if the signal's warranted. You know, sight distance is the biggest problem we have there. People in low cars not being able to see over that barrier wall of the bridge. It's dangerous. They did put some stone in the radius there. There was about a 2-foot drop off there for a while. So they've listened and don't know how, you know, we'll see what kind of result we get. I'll be honest with you, it won't warrant a traffic signal. Just the counts won't. So
Pittsburgh's just as bad.
Yeah.
Both bad.
so
You
anyway,
stay 15 feet back in the intersection, you can see southbound easy, but then to get up to see people coming from your right, then you lose view from people headed north, so. With that new plant going in, this would be a challenge when that opens up.
Yeah.
Do we have anything from Dan?
I printed out what he said.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, here it is.
that's under
Yeah, well, okay. Building inspector, I don't think we had anything there.
We will, but next month.
Okay. Utilities, we did have some issues again at the lift station up at the NDOT garage. I think we've finally got a handle on what was going on up there. And we're waiting on a new flange adapter that goes in the bottom of the pit. One of the ears broke off, so one pump was just circulating directly in the pit and the other one was
going up and back down and back out in the pit. So even if they both were running, they weren't pumping any water over. We're just stirring the stuff in the pit. So at least they got it to where one of them is now functioning and pumping water out of the pit.
Did it overflow?
It never overflowed, but there's not a lot connected to it. So
Oh, okay.
it's just the NDOT garage and then recycling center.
Oh, wow.
So, but we got that squared away. Probably got bills on that floating in.
Mhm.
I think that was all I had, unless you had something else.
The only thing I had was that picture I sent you guys earlier. So the man cover over here off 39 behind this house right here is broke.
Okay.
I don't know. I did email Lou. I don't know if they can.
I couldn't tell.
He thought that maybe like the contractors for Duke, when they were locating, he said that they ran it over.
When they were replacing the pole there at the bank, I know they had a truck or two further down that was just pulling on lines, so that may have been.
Is it
I'll
a
look
meter
and see
pit?
where it's at. I think so.
Maybe.
Can you take a look at it, Steve?
Yeah, I can take a look. Yeah.
I don't know, didn't we get some extras of those? Shouldn't they be down at the plant? We can get
Maybe not. There may have been. I'm not sure where they ended up. They may be still out here in somewhere as well.
I'll see what Lou says too when he writes back.
Is that on Row Arch property or is it along 39?
I think it's on his property. He put a stake out there.
Okay. I was going to say that wasn't what they had us locate before they replaced the pole, but we'll see. Town engineers report. I don't think I saw anything.
So and I think I got everybody informed, we took bids for the CCMG, we got a low bidder. We've been approved for the funding, again, we're finishing up the dotting the i's and crossing the t's. So Howard Companies was the low bidder. They've been notified that they were the apparent low. Well, they were here when we opened the bid. So that's moving along, and so we'll get the last few, kind of bigger problems done in town. We're also going to do crack sealing in Still Meadows, which will help protect and maintain that investment that we made a few years ago. So yeah, it's a good thing we got very fortunate to get the funding. So.
Anything from financial advisor?
No.
Zoning, Dan did send his report. He received the ILP for Myers Garage Edition and had meeting to discuss site development plan application. Have not heard back from him as of this email. And then Todd Reiner, the 521 up here, is asking for the vacation of the alleyway. And the update on that is that have not received the materials needed to hold the public meeting this month. We'll follow up with him for the May public hearing. And then I guess he's also got in a permit for an in-ground swimming pool.
I delivered it today. too.
Okay. Old business, BZA, 3 vacancies. I talked with Paul, that's up at the recycling. He's willing to fill a vacancy on the BZA. If you guys are okay with that, then I'll have Dan officially notify him. And then the planning commission, we have 3 vacancies on it. I've talked with Josh, who does some of our odds and ends. That's also lives in town, but he works in Jamestown. He's willing to be on the planning commission. If you guys don't have any opposition or anything there, we'll put him on the planning commission. So that'll get us at least to where we can have a quorum, and I'll try to find a few more possible bodies to fill the vacancies. New developments. Met with a representative from Crestline Developers. Seemed interested in a project in Lisden. Townhomes, duplexes, apartment buildings, and they said that he mentioned they've been looking for Lisden for a few years now. And then there's also, they're looking at a parcel of 5 acres of the 24 that's west of Northwest Hendricks County admin building over here. Didn't mention, he said he didn't mention what it was, but he's also, I think he's also reached out to me and asked if we could, if Lou and I could meet with him to go over utility accesses. So that's something new, and we'll see where that goes. New business. BSM Groups LLC asked about the town's policy and procedures for right-of-way permitting process. Supplied them with both procedures. Received 2, and then he's also got. Received 2 calls about the property on the southeast corner of State Road 39 and I-74. So that would be the Love's property up there. So that was,
5 acres. It's still $1 million at the asking price.
I think I heard it went up. But anyway. Maintenance report. Steve, you want to hit on that as well?
Yeah, for sure. Just kind of getting acclimated with the equipment and what we got. Met with Bob there at Villa Large and kind of got a plan. We were talking maybe we'll start organizing some stuff down at the treatment plant, just some stuff that if we can fix it up and use it, fine. If it's stuff that we're not sure we need or whatever, I'm just going to kind of sort some things out. And I want to start cutting some of those trees out of the fence as I go. And probably get some chemical, like to get that stuff cut down and put some Tordon, some stump killer on that stuff so we don't have to worry about it coming back. And then just get it to where all we got to do is spray down there and not have to do any like chainsaw. I know it's changed drastically, because they cut that ditch line and now it's like a totally different world down there, so I'm going to keep working on that. Also, just I still got to service some equipment. I've mowed with this mower, picked up a service kit for that. I know Nicole's working on getting a car for me. Get everything serviced. The John Deere down there is running good. I mowed with that there yesterday. Everything's great with that. I don't really see any issues there. Did have a leak in the sink there. Fixed that. Which is a valve cartridge. So on the woman's bathroom here. I don't know. I got a lot of text about the sign there at 800, 200. I'm with you all. It seems a little odd counting once, that's no problem. You guys get the sign. I'll get it put up. And
I tried everything I could. I believe the sign belongs to NDOT, and they absolutely refuse, similar to the county. We'll put it back up, but
yeah.
So do I need it, so I can go ahead and order them?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just the green and white?
We would like, I agree with the idea of the Tri-West signs, but they're probably costly. When we bought them all, we get an economy of scale. So honestly,
You want me to see about both?
I would just maybe, check with it. But the green's going to be the most cost effective, and I would say I don't know if we have a stash of the brackets and things, but there's like
I think there might be some brackets down there. I know we got, I mean, if I had to rob one off one of the other ones, we could do that for
Yeah,
now,
but
just get,
we can order those same, they supply them as well.
Yeah.
So we, why don't you take a look and let her know, and then we'll go, it's been going on forever. Audra Bear has worn me out about that sign, so, and I love her to death, but it's like, let's just get it fixed, so.
yeah, I think
Nobody else-
too. I mean, a lot of times trying to bend them back, it's not breaking.
You probably just got to pull it out and reset it.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, there's a number of the ones in town have come down over the years and have not gone back up.
I
So-
noticed there's, I think, not, the last street to the north that goes back east to, 39, I know that never changed. Yeah, Shockley doesn't have one, so I'll look in there and see if I got something for that.
There's a pile of them down in at the
Right.
bar,
Right.
down there. I don't know if there's still any here. It used to be in both places.
I don't think so. I know most of the signs, I think, down there at the treatment plant, I think there's some sign posts down here, but I've not come across any signs in here yet.
Okay. They may have gotten Brad or the
Yeah.
other guys may have moved them all down.
These posts, are you talking about these posts that are right here? I don't know if
I don't
these are
think,
gonna
those
work.
aren't signs, they're not long
No.
enough for sign posts, but there's some kind of green posts. for
Okay.
a lot of them in here, so. But I don't think they're long enough for signs, but yeah, that's something I want to get down there and just spend like a good day and a half, just organizing stuff, seeing what we got, what we don't got.
And over time, the thing that we could all do as a leadership team is if you're in town, you see like brush or tree limb hanging down in front of a sign, make a note of it. And that's the kind of stuff, just visibility is better than anything. The stop sign at my corner is
think the
crooked,
park sign
but I don't
needs some
complain about it because my mother-in-law was one of the back
Yeah.
end that made it crooked. She's passed now, so I kind of think it's funny when I mow around it.
Those signs, I bought them. I actually got one with my daughter's name on it when she was in Troy West. They're only like $60.
Yeah.
The Bruins.
Well, like, again, just like, our Jay Williams has that sign business, those are more novelty signs. I mean, these need to be, MUTCD approved, the reflective and all.
Well, I mean, the ones I got like
Oh, are
that, I bought them from Hall Signs, and
Okay.
I did Frankfurt a couple years ago, and I had to buy a bunch of them
Yeah.
to tore them down.
So-
And I'm having one with my daughter's name. I think they're $60 or $75 with the school logo on it, so they're not.
We use,
not
fire
tourists.
department uses Mindy Signs in Brownsburg, and they've told us that they could make those
Mhm.
signs.
They're not tremendous.
And they do stuff for us at a very good price. They striped that whole ambulance for like $2,500. Every other quote we got was over $6,000. And that was reflective, DOT standard, everything, so.
I'll check into both.
Vendor they-
Okay, technology, I think other than,
Me being off.
Oh, I need to get batteries. Okay.
I think we're all live today.
Hope so. I did note on his thing, he said, second quarter, on the notes from last month for second quarter, love to kick the website into gear if he could expedite, because it's what we have still, and if you can even find it. So I'd love to get the website linked, with our new domain name and all that stuff. So I know he's working on it. He's under contract to do it. It's just time,
Yeah, I'll send an email and see if you had like a time frame.
I think it said second quarter in the notes.
Who do you use for that? The website?
The same guy's doing our video and audio, like Scott. I can't remember the name of his company.
Is it Techrun?
Midwest,
No, we're
Midwest
not
or
using
something.
Techrun.
Okay, they send me emails all the time with invoices from here. I don't know how they got my email.
Don't pay it.
They're like, well, I don't, but I'm like they send it to my fire department email, and it's like for the town.
That's the other
It's
thing is
probably
we
been
need to
6
get,
months or so, but
we probably need to get, we set you guys up with the new town email, right?
Yes.
We need to get those for the fire department, whether it's just an, like a administrative one that they can all check.
Oh, okay.
we I manage our emails, so you can just get with me and I can
Okay.
help integrate that into our stuff.
Okay.
Either of you have any old business? I don't know if this would be new or old, but the memorial signs, is Is that a go?
They deliver them the week before, I believe,
Okay.
Memorial Day.
Do you guys still have the sign that I gave you to hang back up? Do you know?
Probably. Where was it supposed to go? Well,
north
I'll
of
tell
the
you
Dare
what
Bar
happened. The
between
guy
them.
that was supposed to put it up got hurt at work, and I don't think he ever put it up.
Okay.
But he's back to work, so we can get him put back up.
Yeah, we're supposed to get them the week before, I think, Memorial Day,
Okay.
or the couple
Where
of
is it
weeks.
supposed to go?
Between the Dairy Bar and the bank, that pole right across from Dollar General. There's one bracket on the top that's still there, the bottom one came off.
Alright, I'll put that in my notes.
Any Doom business?
I would like to, but after talking about it, kind of expand that idea of the banner thing. I've sent you guys both the email about it. With the 250th birthday of the country coming up, I'd like to put some, we have 4 poles down 136. So I'd like, propose putting up like 4 new brackets and banners that say happy birthday, whatever, with listed on it. And I did get a quote, sent it to you for basically 4 signs and 4 brackets. It's $987 to purchase that. And I think it'd be a good gesture for the town to kind of show its appreciation of a kind of a historic birthday for the country. So
What fund would we use that out of? Is that road and street? Is it, you might want to ask Jared what's the best place, but I mean, I think we got the money to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I can find the fund for it for sure.
Do we, I mean, I'll
So
make a motion to proceed.
yeah, if you want me- I can make a motion or whatever, but something will bring
I
in.
beat you. I made the motion.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. We'll proceed with that.
Okay,
You
so
can.
you'll go ahead and,
Yeah, I'll send you this, so
Okay.
just so you know the exact amount. But I think the last time we just made a PO to this company.
oh, that's right,
For
okay.
the brackets.
Yeah. Okay,
They allowed us to do a PO. It's the same company we got them from last time.
okay. Speaking of that, I put it on the agenda, but I don't see him here. He called and really wanted us to do a parade for the 175 years.
Do we know the date of that?
No,
Of the town.
I don't.
Should be 175 years from
Town.
Is
He might know.
Is he volunteering?
I wasn't here
spearhead it
then.
And organize it and fundraise for it?
That's why he was supposed to be here tonight, so,
Hopefully it's not next week. I don't think we get a parade.
it's like
1851, that's all I got on it.
Well, I'll have to look at, I got a history Hendricks County book, I don't know. if it's got it.
1851, that'd be
I
about
think he
right.
was just kind of looking for the okay, and maybe he could organize it. He said he did it a long time ago. He has all kinds of tractors and cars and things. Name's Greg Thompson.
Lives 2 blocks north of me in Baylor Colonel. Cool.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
it. Right. Real
Yeah.
candy.
Okay.
Yeah, no date. Once a year.
Okay.
So we could make our own date.
Yeah, reverse.
Yeah. Yeah, already passed, sorry.
Looked at the pretty-
If he recontacts, I mean, we're in favor of it, but I mean, that'd be, he'd need to form a committee and do the planning. And I would say though that we'd have a hard time getting NDOT to allow us to use NDOT, 13639. So, I would propose like
In town.
Lebanon Street up to Railroad Street and then maybe back down or something.
Like the school used to do it. I wish they'd go back to that route.
Yeah. Well, and then the school now at the homecoming parade, they have it within the campus and that works really well and it's safe.
Yeah, but I can sit on my front porch before now. I got it.
Of course, I always had a yard full of hoodlums and vehicles and everything. Oh, really?
Okay. Anything else, citizens' comments?
Yep. I want to get involved.
Okay.
I quit. Here.
Hey, I'll take whatever it is. I want to get involved, whether it's planning, zoning, any way I
Okay.
can get involved.
I'll let, make sure I got your contact information because I think Dan said he tried to reach out to you, but had
I've
not
gotten
gotten.
new phones since then, so.
Okay. That could be part of it. He said, I never heard back from him.
Yep, be part of the problem.
So it was like, okay, so. Yeah, you could also take a seat on the
Town council.
on the planning commission, and then
I'm not here to kick anybody out.
there very easily could be.
Is your number, Kamer, still 317-677-2009?
Who's up this year? You, Bob, you're.
I'm up this year.
Yeah, I lost all my contacts, so if you could just send me a message.
I thought you had a competitor. I saw that somebody for town council sign over by the corner. It's Funky Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
It's like, why did you put a sign
Yeah.
in Liston? It's like, oh, what?
Well, maybe there's a lot of Pittsburgh people stopping in over there. Yeah.
We might be a vote this year.
Yeah. So,
Are we adjourned?
so we're, I guess we could adjourn unless there's any other business.
Adjourn.
I'll say.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.